welcome back to my YouTube channel. So at like 10 p.m. because I was the restaurant manager at Organics. I don't know if you guys know it. So I had really late hours and early hours, and I'd be working basically almost like 7 days a week. So I think that took a toll on my body, because in January now, when things started calming down, I was in like a lot of pain, a lot more extra pain that, like, I don't know, it was just weird. And I started taking a lot more painkillers. Like, I remember in the month of January, I took over 300 painkillers in the first 3 weeks, and that's like, it's basically almost like 100 painkillers a week. And I know this because I would buy a box of 100 pills, and like every Monday, and it would finish either on the Saturday or Sunday, but I had to replace it all the time, like frequently. So no, for this to be a mukbang, I have to eat. Hey, okay, give me a second. Which is like, it's not something I'm particularly used to, eating and talking at the same time. If my dad could see this, he'd be so disappointed in me. Don't eat with your mouth. I mean, don't talk with your mouth full. Or, I don't know, do people like the sound of people chewing? Low key, high key, I do. I think it's very calming and relaxing listening to someone chew. I know there's something about it that's just weird, but like, I like it. So end of Jan, I then decided to take sick leave, right? So I took the sick leave, and then I went to go see my doctor. And when I went to see her, it was like, I think the last week of January, she says to me, no, you know what, you actually need surgery to fix this, because it's just gotten really bad. But let's go get an MRI done just to make sure and to like map out a plan. right? So I went and I did an MRI of my abdomen and my pelvis, and then I came back, and then she looked at it, and then she gave me the whole breakdown of the horror story that was happening inside my body. And then at that point in time, obviously, you don't like. I didn't want it, and I don't know. A part of me just kind of felt like, you know what? It's not that bad. I'll be okay. I'll survive. Like, I've been surviving this whole time, so who cares, right? And then I just got onto this injection, and it was kind of working, kind of not working, because then, yeah, things just went south. So fast forward, we're like in May. I spent most of May bedridden. I don't know if you noticed, but like my content stopped being consistent end of April, because I think in May I only put out like 1 or 2 videos, and that was it. And so like in May I was like really really sick, and then at some point in May, I don't remember when, because it's now like fuzzy. I remember calling Fungai, and I'm like, yeah, no, let's do the surgery thing, because I can't. I just can't. So that's when he's like, okay, yeah, no, you're very serious about this, because for me to get to a point where I'm like, okay, do whatever it is you want to do, cut me open, strip me, like, I don't know, poke holes in me, do whatever it is you're gonna do, just do it, because I'm in pain and I wanted to stop. It means it was bad, because I don't like needles. I don't like even injections. I still scream like a grade 1. So then I went and had the conversation with my parents. Like, I'm not gonna say much about this, because then it's not a family issue, but then, like, Black parents aren't so forthcoming when it comes to the idea of their children getting surgery. And so there was a lot of like family politics behind it, and just back and forth. And then that's when I made the decision to just kind of start the GoFundMe, which was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make, because opening your life up to other people is not easy. And it's not like, I don't know, it was just like letting people into an extremely personal space in my life. And so I had to be very comfortable with the idea of doing that. So like, the GoFundMe was very successful. And then I had the surgery, which was also successful. And everyone's happy. I'm happy. And it takes me 6 weeks, 7 weeks to recover, which ends like right now to a certain extent, based on the regulatory 6 to 8 weeks. Technically, I'm not supposed to be doing anything, because I have to wait. If I have to wait until 8 weeks, I haven't made it to 8 weeks yet. But which is why they always say it's a journey, because you get to a point where you feel like you want to do stuff, because you're sick and tired of being in bed and resting and just like being slow, and just like, I don't know, like it just gets exhausting. So I was really struggling with that, but now I don't have to, because now I can start picking myself up. And now I'm gonna sound stupid for saying this because what am I doing? But I gained weight during my recovery time, because then I started eating 3 meals a day, and I was always sleeping, and I was barely moving. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there were days where I remember the first week after my surgery, I was afraid to bath, because obviously because of the scars, right? Like, so I would refuse to take showers. Like, I would just be like, yeah, no, even dry bathing, I wouldn't. I'd just be like to my mom, you know what, I'll do you a solid, change underwear, and then we can call it a day. and then gradually turned into, you know what, if I bath for like 3 days, right, it will be fine, okay? Until I just got over it and I started bathing again. But it's just been an interesting journey that is a whole nother story on its own. But so then now I'm recovered. I'm like fully recovered. I can run, I can skip, I can drive, I can work, I can do right? Personally, I'm not gonna lie, and I think I speak for a lot of other women when I say that it's not something that you like imagine for yourself. I had someone told me last year that this time next year you would be free, right? It's like pain free. You would be able to do whatever you want, and you would feel zero pain whatsoever. Like, I think I stopped taking painkillers. I don't remember when, but it's been like a while since I've had to, like, I don't even remember when the last time my dad or my mom had to buy painkillers. So it's like one of those, when you come from taking 100 pills or like 40 pills a day to zero, it's like, wow, okay, this is new. So I'm really grateful. I really am. I am, like, I appreciate life a lot more. I mean, I always have, but I do now more than ever. But like, there's like this, like, I feel like there's this pressure to now be something so great, because it's like you've been given a second clean bill of life. So whatever you do with it must be amazing, right? And it's like, okay, I don't know. So I'm a bit panicky when it comes to my future. Career-wise, I am intending on starting a new job. That'll be in another video though. But hopefully like in the next 2 weeks. Because also again, because now that I've recovered, I need to also get my body like physically strong enough to actually like, move and act like a normal person, because I was used to just being dormant for so many months. And again, like, genuinely, I need to lose weight, you guys. I feel so fat, like and like, yeah, nobody can tell me nothing. I feel really fat right now. I'm like 3 minutes away from obese. So I need to really lose weight. This is like the last piece of junk food I'm eating in like forever. But like, in terms of like my life, I'm like in a better place, like, because obviously, like I just said, pain free. You don't have to take painkillers. You can do whatever you've wanted to do and stuff. But like, it just feels like it's like a lot of pressure. Like, so when someone asks me, what now, Chido?
What the hell we gonna do now?
I say I'm going to do what God tells me to do. As cliche as that sounds, I'm going to go where the Lord guides me, and I will do it with all my heart. I solemnly swear that I will give you guys at least one video a week now, consistently, without making any like breaks, taking any breaks or what have you. So, and also just, I don't know, as soon as COVID is over, to be very honest with you guys, I'm getting out of this country and I'm going to America, but that's a story for another day. Again, I feel like everything is a story for another day. So, what now? I'm planning on starting to work again and just being me, which is living and having fun and just being grateful for life, like, because it's very short and not everybody is blessed with the opportunity that I was blessed with, in terms of just being set free from something that was like holding you captive for so long. And so because of that, I plan on living my life like it's golden, like no matter what. I remember telling my parents, like, when I get out of the hospital and I'm healed and I have no more endometriosis, I'm driving out of this house and you're not going to see me for the next 5 days, because I'll be out in the streets doing whatever. But obviously there's no going out in these streets of Harare with COVID and the police. So I mean, that'll have to wait. But I like plan on living my best life and just showing a lot of gratitude to God, because he gave me a second chance at life. I owe it to him to live each day like, not like it's my last, but like to live each day with a level of gratitude and thankfulness that shows him that, you know what, I am really, really grateful, and to also just give back. I'm kind of figuring out and trying to think of ways to be better and do better, and also just give back to people. So that's just, there's a lot of like plans that I have in my head and things that I'm like, I don't know if you guys believe in manifestation or even just the power of just being positive about your own life and stuff. So there's like things that I've written down and I've spoken to God about that I'm just waiting for them to happen. Relationship wise, I am still in my relationship with Fungai, who, by the way, we're still together, going strong. I really, really love him because he's very special to me and I'm grateful for him. What else about my life would be like a life update? Yeah, that's like just about it, I guess. So I am going to be coming in hot with the content. I have so many videos and things lined up for you guys and plans that I've made that I want to like make sure I fulfill and stuff like that. So be on the lookout. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and share with your friends, because this is really about to be a Chido party, because I am Chido 2.0, new and improved, you know, because before, if you guys thought I was cool and funny and just like quirky and stupid, that was like my weaker version of myself. Now this is like genuinely a 2.0, new and improved. So yeah, like I'm really excited for it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.